It sounds like the basis for all Arc 3.0 subclasses is gotta go fast. You get amplified from rapid kills with arc damage, which boosts speed and handling, and sprinting while amplified gives you another speed boost until you stop sprinting. I feel like that part alone is going to make arc weapons a huge staple of most builds, much more so than Solar 3.0 made solar weapons meta. Solar gave us the option, and it was fun to play around with, but most builds wouldn't fall apart if you weren't using a solar weapon. For debuffs, Arc 3.0 is shipping with Blind and Jolt. Blind is self-explanatory, and Jolt is a periodic chain lightning on affected targets. Neither of these are necessarily new, it's just very uncommon to see them in the current sandbox, which is definitely going to change next week. We also have Warlock's Ionic Traces becoming available to all classes. Hunters are getting a new super called Gathering Storm. The hunter leaps into the air, hurling their staff into the ground. This sounds like a well of radiance that does damage instead, which seems really cool, but I feel like we're lacking a piece of critical information that would allow me to reach an informed opinion here. I'm imagining, based on how their vision for Hunter has been described, that it's going to be casted where you are, but if you're throwing the staff at an area, it's gonna be completely busted. Of the aspects, I think Lethal Current sounds the most fun to play around. Dodging will increase your melee lunge range and cause your next melee to jolt your target. Though, the most interesting part of Arc 3.0 for Hunters is they're bringing back Hunter Blink from Destiny 1. That is wild. At face value, I think Warlock is the least exciting part of this post. Ball Lightning and Chain Lightning sound really cool and I can't wait to try them out, but that's about it. It'll be fun to have Chaos Reach and Arc Soul at the same time, but definitely not as fun as it is to have Icarus Dash at all times. I think other than the new melees, Arc 3.0 for Warlock will mostly be mixing and matching what we already have available to us. Now Titan, on the other hand, I've been playing a lot of Titan lately, both in Crucible and in PvE, and this one definitely has me the most excited. Since they started the Subclass 3.0 updates, the only thing I wanted other than Icarus Dash with Well is Thunder Crash with a shoulder charge melee. Not because the melee that comes with Thunder Crash isn't good, or because Dune Marchers aren't a fun time, but because the melee goes on cooldown on use instead of on hit, meaning it's not viable as a movement ability next to shoulder charges. We're also getting a Thruster class ability that sounds like Icarus Dash, just on the ground. This sounds like a really cool idea, but I have mixed feelings on it, mostly because I'm sure it's going to go really well with shotguns and I'm going to hate dying to it. Seismic Strike and Ballistic Slam will remain, along with a new melee called Thunderclap that you charge. You have to be on the ground and stationary, but it is capable of one-shotting at less than full charge. This new melee sounds super fun to have in your pocket when you know someone is about to come around a corner. We're also getting a Storm Grenade that functions similarly to Stasis Hunter's super, but what sounds even more fun than that is my favorite part of this entire post. The Juggernaut aspect. While sprinting and with full class ability energy, the Titan gains a frontal shield that blocks all incoming damage. This is Mark 44 Standicides as an aspect, but it uses your class ability instead of your melee ability, so imagine running the Thruster class ability with the Juggernaut aspect and Mark 44 Standicides in Crucible. It's gonna be disgusting and I can't wait to get my hands on that. Anarchy and Geomag stabilizers are coming back, baby! Don't forget to like, subscribe, etc., and I hope to see you guys in there for Arc 3.0.